This is a song that Joe Messiano wrote. It's called Tonto. And it reminds me of my friend Vincent.
Super dog!
So hopefully I can play it halfway decent. But Norman, do you remember the time in Erie and Roar on the Shore when Vincent got up on stage with you and the lady came over? Oh my God, there's a homeless guy on the stage. Meanwhile, it's Vincent. So the way I met Vincent was he showed me one time. He would always come to our gigs, and then he showed me his mobile home, which was a refrigerator box on top of a lawnmower deck, and that's where he lived. Then he moved in with a guy named Cyrus who beat the shit out of him and broke his ribs. And so the mayor of Erie, who's a good friend of mine and Norman's, said, I'm afraid they're going to find Vincent dead under a bridge. So knowing me, anybody that knows me knows that I brought Vincent down here and he lived with me for, how long has it been? 15 years, and then he died.
Super dog, he died in the midst of.
And you know what's so crazy? He just lived this weird life that was so unpretentious and loving because he was autistic and didn't judge people. But like he did stuff to help us all the time, right, Jody? And now that he's gone, we're like, man, Vincent would have done that. Vincent would have done that. Vincent would have done that.
Nice to hear about your friends.
He was my right hand. This song reminds me of him. Hopefully his guitar's in tune. Is it?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I was a boy every Saturday morning you could find me, wrapped up in a blanket on the floor by the TV set. When I heard Hi-Ho Silver, my eyes open wide, I knew my hero was getting ready to ride. The Lone Ranger was cool, but I always liked Tonto the best. Tonto was a quiet man, he never had a whole lot to say, but he knew every shortcut and trail any outlaw could take. He rode with the ranger beneath western skies, stamping out injustice and catching real bad guys. And while the ranger got the glory, Tonto, he stood there and he smiled. Tonto never got to give away no silver bullets, never got the ladies, he never got the real good life. He never got to ride out front on that great white stallion. He and Scout always rode a little bit behind. But he was always there when Kemosabe was in trouble. He'd ride bareback through hell to try to save the ranger from death. Still nobody said who was that Indian with the masked man. And I knew it was Tonto, second best in the West. Well, kids ain't into playing cowboys and Indians anymore. They're into like Fortnite, skateboarding, and video games. As long as there's someone out there who believes in lending a hand to a stranger in need, well, I know up in heaven, old Vincent's looking down with a smile. I don't never got to give away no silver bullets, never got the ladies, never got the real good life. Never got to ride out front on that great white stallion. He and Scout always rode a little bit behind. He was always there, but Kemosabe was in trouble. He'd ride bareback through hell to try to save the Ranger from death. Still nobody said who was that Indian with Masked Man. I knew it was Vincent, second best in the West. Yeah, I knew that it was Tonto. He was number one in my heart, second best in the West.